I used to think every goodbye was proof that God had forgotten me. Every closed door felt like rejection. Every unanswered prayer felt like silence. I asked heaven,
why are you taking everything I love?
Years later, I asked a different question.
What were you protecting me from that I couldn't see?
Sometimes the greatest miracle isn't what God gives, it's what He refuses to let us keep. I remember begging for people who had already decided to leave, praying for relationships that looked beautiful from the outside, but quietly stole my peace. I thought if I loved harder, stayed longer, forgave faster, maybe they'd choose me. Instead, I kept losing pieces of myself, trying to hold together something God had already released. I blamed Him for taking them away.
I never realized He was saving me from becoming someone I was never created to be.
Some prayers are answered
with open doors,
others are answered
by closed ones.
Faith is learning
to trust both. God removed you for a purpose, even when my heart couldn't understand. I thought I was losing everything, but heaven had another plan. God removed you for a purpose, though I cried through every goodbye.
Sometimes mercy
feels like heartbreak before it feels like new life.
Yeah, there were nights I argued with God, not because I stopped believing, because I couldn't understand. Why would you let them leave? Why would you close that door? Why would you let me build something just to watch it fall apart? The silence was unbearable until one morning I looked back at the places I begged to stay and realized every place I thought was home had quietly become a prison. Sometimes God doesn't destroy your plans, He rescues you from settling for less than you purpose. I finally understood that not every loss is an attack. Some losses are invitations to grow, to heal, to become seeds. Disappear underground before they become forests. The caterpillar must surrender before it becomes what it was always designed to be.
Transformation
almost always
looks like loss
before it looks
like blessing.
Maybe today you're standing in the middle of a chapter that makes no sense. The people you trusted are gone, the opportunity didn't happen, the future feels uncertain. If that's where you are, don't mistake an unfinished chapter for the ending
of the story.
Every goodbye, every tear, every lonely waiting year, every closed door, every fall, He was present through it all. Not because He enjoyed watching me hurt, but because
some foundations must be broken before stronger ones can be built. I thought He was taking my future away, was removing everything that couldn't survive where He was leading me.
Looking back, the prayers I'm thank God for most are the ones He answered with no,
because His no
protected me from a life
too small
for the purpose
He had prepared.
Now I understand why some friendships ended, why certain dreams collapsed, why some opportunities disappeared. If they had stayed, I would have stayed too comfortable, afraid, unchanged. God loved me enough to interrupt the life I was trying to build. Without Him, that interruption felt like devastation. It became the beginning of everything I had been praying for. Without realizing, there are still days I miss people, places, dreams, but I don't chase what God has already released, because I've learned peace never lives behind doors He intentionally closed. Now I'm something leaves,
I still grieve,
I'm still human,
but I also whisper,
if this isn't meant for me,
give me the courage
to let it go,
and the faith
to believe
you're making room
for something
I can't yet imagine.
Because
He saw the ending while I was still
reading the first page.
God
by finally
walking out.
If today been more than
Someone
or something,
you never wanted to lose.
don't rush
To believe
your story.
is growing.
Sometimes the chapter
That breaks your heart.
is the same chapter.
That saves your life.
Keep praying,
Keep walking.
keep trusting. I pray for people to stay, for doors to open, for dreams to work instead. People walked away, doors slammed shut. Everything I loved started disappearing. I called it punishment. Years later, I called it protection.
God removed you for a purpose.
Even when I couldn't understand,
I thought heaven had abandoned me,
but it was God in my hands.
God removed you for a purpose.
Some endings of mercy in disguise
The pain that almost broke my heart
was preparing me for a different life. I begged for relationships that were quietly destroying me. I cried over people who never cried over losing me. I chased doors God had already closed, wondering why every step forward felt like another goodbye. I thought my prayers were being ignored, but maybe He was answering them in ways I wasn't mature enough to recognize. Because sometimes the greatest blessing doesn't arrive, sometimes it leaves.
Faith isn't believing.
Everything will go your way,
Faith is trusting
that what left was never meant
to carry you where you're going. God removed you for a purpose.
even when I couldn't understand.
I thought heaven had abandoned me,
But it was God in my hands.
God removed you for a purpose.
Some endings of mercy in disguise
The pain that almost broke my heart
was preparing me for a different life. Looking back, I finally understand why some prayers never became reality. Because if they had, I'd still be in places that were slowly destroying me. There were friendships built on convenience, love built on conditions, dreams built on approval, and I mistook familiarity for purpose. Sometimes we hold on so tightly to God has to open our hands before He can
place something better.
inside them. Every goodbye, every delay, every season of waiting, every closed door, every tear, every unanswered year. I thought everything was falling apart. Maybe everything was falling into place. I stopped asking, why did I lose this? And started asking,
What is this making room for?
that question.
Changed everything.
Maybe you're grieving someone who was never meant to stay forever. Maybe you're angry by the door that refused to open.
Maybe today
Feels like God is silent.
silence
Doesn't always mean
absence. Sometimes it's where
preparation.
happens.
The hardest lesson I ever learned was accepting that not everyone can go where God is taking me. Some people are chapters, not the whole story. Some opportunities teach you, others transform you, and some losses become the exact reason you discover who you were always meant to be.
Breakdown.
Stop begging for yesterday. If God removes something, don't spend your future trying to recover what heaven already released. Trust that purpose.
Sometimes arise disguised as heartbreak.
Today, I still miss
Certain people,
certain seasons,
certain dreams,
but I no longer question.
every goodbye. Because every chapter that ended made space for
I
one.
never imagined
My faith
didn't grow when life was easy. It grew when I kept walking without understanding the map.
God removed you for a purpose. Not to empty my life.
It's still preparing.
The things I once begged to keep
Would it kept me
from becoming who I am today. God removed you for a purpose.
now I can finally see.
Sometimes the greatest answer to a prayer
Is the one that first looked like loss.
if you're mourning
Something
someone
who left.
don't rush to call it the end.
One day
You may discover discovered
that the very thing you cried
over
was the thing that protected you.
sometimes
God doesn't remove people.
to punish you.
Sometimes
He removes them
because your purpose
needs room to grow.